Hey everyone, Sam Ovens here, and in today's video I want to share with you what the Shawshank Redemption can teach you about business. So the Shawshank Redemption is an awesome movie. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely check it out. Anyway, in the movie, Andy Dufresne is the main character, and Andy is in prison and he wants to raise funds so that he can build out and improve the prison library. Andy goes to the warden of the prison and he asks him for funds, and he declines and says there's no money in the budget. And then Andy says, well, I would like to write a letter to the government every single week and see if they will give me the money to develop the library. And the warden says, well, I don't like your chances, but you know what, if you write the letter, I'll put it in the post for you anyway. And so Andy writes a letter every single week trying to raise funds, and after 6 years the government writes back and says, "Dear Mr. Dufresne, we appreciate your persistence," and enclosed is a check for $200 to go towards the prison library, and there's also some charitable donations of used books and sundries that you can use to develop the library. And when Andy gets the letter and the check from the government, he smiles and he says it only took 6 years. And one of the guards asks him what he's going to do, and he says, well, from now on I'm going to write 2 letters per week instead of 1. And so he continues to write 2 letters every single week, and a long period of time passes, and eventually the government writes to him and says, "Dear Mr. Dufresne, we appreciate your persistence," and enclosed is a check. Every single year we're going to send you a check for $500, and here's some more books and things to go towards the library. And what Andy is able to do is, completely rebuild the prison library from something that was a small dingy little place into the main feature of Shawshank Prison. And the lesson for you, and the lesson in business from Shawshank Redemption, is persistence. Andy Dufresne is a really persistent man. He wants something, which is to improve the library, and it's not easy to get. The first time he asks, it's a no, and in fact every single week he asks for 6 years, he gets a no. So he's faced with constant rejection and constant no's, but he keeps up that persistence and eventually he gets what he wants. And in business, if there's one thing that I've seen that successful entrepreneurs have in common, it's just sheer determination and persistence. Often to get a sale, the first time it's a no, the second time it's a no, sometimes 7 times it's a no, and then eventually it's a yes. And if I think in terms of myself, like my first 3 businesses failed, and the first 2 years I spent trying to be an entrepreneur and working full time at it, I failed, and I went backwards and lost money, but I stuck to it, and eventually the reward came. And this is a huge lesson in business. It's nothing beats persistence. So that's it for today's video. If you're watching this video anywhere else other than my blog, head over to samovens.com. That's where free resources and other videos like this are, and that's where the comments section is. Now what I want you to do is a couple of things. If you've liked this video, click the like button, share it with your friends, and leave me something in the comments section. I read all the comments personally and I reply to them. So that's it. See you soon.